recipe today because we're bored. But we made this really good recipe for a chia pudding and we made it like a dessert. So you guys always see me bring my pudding in one of these containers and it has like fruit and chia seeds in it. But today we're gonna make one that's a dessert chia pudding.
Chia pudding is absolutely disgusting, but chocolate chia pudding is good.
All right, so what do we need? What are our ingredients?
Milk.
So this is a coconut almond milk. This is just to kind of thin it out a little bit because our main ingredient
coconut milk
is coconut milk. And you get the kind in a can. This is from Stater Brothers.
Wow, Stater Brothers.
And you want to get whichever can has the fewest ingredients. So this one just has coconut, water, and guar gum. And the guar gum just helps like stabilize it. So anything over like 3 ingredients, you don't want it because it's got stuff in it that's not good for you.
Slothy is joining us.
Hi, Slothy. So you need 1 can of coconut milk.
You need cocoa powder, Hershey's.
So unsweetened. You don't want to have sweet cocoa powder. Unsweetened cocoa powder.
And since it's not sweet, you need.
So something that's good to sweeten things with is 100% natural.
It tastes like chocolate.
Natural maple syrup. So not like Aunt Jemima maple syrup because there's not actually any maple syrup in that. That is just fructose, corn syrup, and water. So this is actual maple syrup from a maple tree, okay? If you don't have organic maple syrup, you can use regular sugar, that's fine, or you can use like stevia or coconut sugar works really good too, and it's a little bit better for you. Your body can like break it down easier.
And then our main ingredient, chia seeds, because it's chia pudding.
So what happens to the chia seeds? Can you tell them what happens?
Nothing. It puts in the pudding.
Well, the chia seeds, they start off like these little teeny hard seeds, and then when you put them in the liquid, they absorb all the liquid and they kind of poof up.
Like who?
Yeah, they poof up.
They do poof.
And they're almost like little tapioca balls if you've ever had tapioca. All right, so I'm gonna open the coconut milk. Here's a tip.
Put in the Hershey's.
Shake it because there's liquids and solids in here.
Yeah.
So all the fat, it kind of clumps together and you want to break it up by shaking it. And then I'm going to open it.
And then it was like 2 tablespoons of... No, that was for something else. How
I
much
think
of
we
the...
did 3.
3 tablespoons?
I think so.
Nope. Don't let it get up your nose. It hurts.
And yes, we are matching today. Ella made these aprons for us. They're fabulous. All right, so she's putting in 3 tablespoons of cocoa powder.
2.
If you like it super chocolatey, you can add more, but it kind of has like a dark chocolate flavor.
Yes.
So if you're not as chocolatey of a person,
3.
start with 3.
There we go.
All right, and then I'm gonna pour in the coconut milk. Ooh, that one broke up really good.
Yeah, last time it had a whole bunch of chunks in it.
Yeah, so because I shook it really hard before I opened it, it kind of broke up the fat. All right, and then you take a whisk and you're gonna whisk together the cocoa powder and the coconut milk. And it really starts to look like a pudding. If you didn't want to put chia seeds in it, you could just make like a coconut pudding. It's not gonna thicken up as much as it does with the chia, but it would still be good. Just wanna mix it all together. Okay, your turn.
Okay, mix.
Keep mixing. All right, so the maple syrup, it just depends on how sweet you like it. Again, this is just a sugar substitute. It's a little bit better than refined white sugar, but you know what? It's quarantine. You cook with what you have, right? All right.
And if you don't have it, then go buy it. It's quarantine Christmas.
Oh, I've never heard that one before. All right, so now I'm gonna add, what did we do? 2 tablespoons or 3?
We didn't do a measurement,
We just eyeballed it. So we're gonna act like we know what we're doing. And I'm gonna do 3 tablespoons.
Please, honey.
Ooh, honey, that's another good sweetener you can
yes,
use.
that's a honey.
So if you have honey, that's a really good one. I don't know, I didn't think of that. Good job. All right, so 3 tablespoons of maple syrup.
Oh, you can see that where like the swirls are.
You know, I'm gonna call this my 3-3-3 recipe because I remember last time we used 3 tablespoons of chia seeds. So it's easy to remember. 3 tablespoons
of syrup, 3 tablespoons of cocoa powder, 3 tablespoons of chia seeds.
You got it. All right, so it's nice and mixed. No clumps, no lumps,
Ooh, so nice.
no bumps. We're gonna add the bumps now. So 3 tablespoons of chia seeds.
I think we need more syrup.
More syrup?
Yeah.
A little sweeter?
Yeah, because it just tastes like powder.
That's not sweet enough? You know what? I only have like 1 tablespoon left of chia seeds, so I'm just gonna add it. It's gonna be really thick. But that's okay. So then we're gonna give it another good mix. Ella says it needs another splash of maple syrup. You could also add like
Taste it.
cinnamon to this would be really good.
I think it needs more.
I think it's perfectly sweet, but we can add just a little splash. As you can see, we are not trained professionals. We're just cooking for fun here, folks.
Chia.
So this is a good way to trick your parents into having dessert for lunch, right? Because chia is full of protein.
Yeah, this is actually pretty healthy too.
Chia is full of protein, and coconut milk has good healthy fats in it. So, you know, you can be like, Mom, I'm gonna make a healthy dessert and I'm gonna have it with my healthy lunch that I make myself. Good? All right, so normally we would pour it into a little container and then you have like your own little serving size. But I'm just gonna put this in the fridge. I'm gonna cover it so it doesn't get slimy on top. And then I'll use an ice cream scooper to serve it. So if you wanted it a little thinner, like after you put this in the refrigerator for about 4 hours, check it halfway through. If it seems really thick, add a little bit of the liquid coconut milk. This kind.
For 15 minutes.
Was it that quick? We'll just check it and see. You might have to give it a stir. If you have it in a big container, the chia will go to the bottom, so you just keep stirring. Yeah, let's just finish these off.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Here we go. All right, it's beautiful, and you guys can't even see it. I'm so sad. Let's try to show them.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's just beautiful, chocolatey goodness, and it's loose right now, but those chia seeds are gonna soak up all that coconut milk, and then you're gonna have delicious, delicious pudding.
It looks like whipped cream mixed with chocolate syrup.
Okay, so we'll show you what this looks like after it sets.
Bye-bye.
Hello. Okay, so we let it sit in the refrigerator for a couple of hours, like 4 hours, so it's nice and solid. So Elliot, we're gonna switch. She's gonna scoop it out. I just use an ice cream scooper, so you can scoop out a little bit for a snack or a dessert. And then we got some strawberries over here. Raspberries are really good on it too if you like chocolate and raspberries together. But we're just gonna cut up some strawberries. I'll do a little bit more. And you don't want to eat too much of it because it is made with coconut milk and it's a little thicker and heavier, and it's kind of like think of it as like pudding or ice cream. All right, and then we're gonna put the fruit on top. Just a little bit there. And there we go. We have our delicious chocolate chia pudding. Why don't you demonstrate how to eat it, Ella?
So we're going to take
Maybe they might not know.
And take a spoon. I already use this one. We're gonna stick it in, and we're gonna
delicious.
It's very good.
Yeah, man.
I can't do it.